What is going on, guys? It is Duke, and welcome to today's video here on the channel. That's right, we're back with more Rise of Civilizations because that's what we do here. So we're going to go in and talk about something which I'm probably going to title the video on. It's I'm always the last to know, and it feels pretty bad by saying that on my part, but it's not so much that I'm always the last to find out about something, but I'm the last person to understand about how things should be done. Now, in my last video, I spoke about going ahead, changing my civilization. As you can see here, we're bubbled up. We are Arabia, and some of the things I loved about Arabia was the 10% increase on damage dealt to barbarians and other neutral units. Now, what I did not understand is that when you're going into a barbarian fort, you have to be the leader of the rally. So, dunce cap on my head for that. Maybe that's something I should have known, but it doesn't say it anywhere. So that's something that, you know, how would I have known that unless someone teaches you? But I didn't teach. No one taught me that. So we're going to go ahead. What we're talking about here is leveling up our commanders. We're going to go ahead and run out Julius and Richard just because that's what came up. So that's what we're doing here. The Karak ceremony. Karak ceremony is pretty nasty. It's one thing that I've seen a lot of people talk about it. Chiskel, he loves posting videos about it. It's a lot of other different YouTubers. They always talk about the Karak ceremony, and I've always kind of been like, I'm just going to do my thing, I'm going to farm and do whatever. But Karak ceremony is awesome. So how come you guys didn't tell me about this before that? I know I had a couple of my my commenters did speak about this or did talk about this just within the last couple of days. So that's what I'm going to do. Karak ceremony is crazy. We've been trying to participate in a bunch of stuff here. As you can see, if you look down here are your different battles that you're going to go in. If you're joining a rally, you're going to gain up a ton of different XP there. For some reason, I was getting the level 7, but a lot of times now I'm just getting the level 5. So as you can see there, level 5. For a while there, I was getting the level 7, which was made me happy. Of course, you look at that. There we go, level 7. So that's cool. So right now, what I've been trying to do is run out 3 March queues for farming. I think we're doing that now. Yeah, we got 3 right there, and then leave 2 open for an individual. One for an individual Karak, and then another one for the rallies because they take a little bit longer. As you can see, Julius is over here with the boss Cedric. He's right up in there, keeping him company. I'm going to help him out, and it looks like Lohar is heading back, so what we can do is go ahead and run it out. Now, it feels like I've been doing these not my own individual rally, but running these guys out there and attacking these guys all day. Every time I had a chance, every time I put down the phone at work or ran out, went to the bathroom, just put my phone next to me, just hey, go run out and go after these Karak fools. So, but we're still at what are we at, level 48 here? Level 48, and we've been getting some decent rewards out of it, so it's been pretty good. XP seems like it's going really well because I think I leveled up Boudica twice. I think she is now at a level 30. I bumped her up, guys. Spoke to you about my commander sculptures and what I should do. Well, I went ahead and I actually got her up to level 30. And as you can see right there, we are now at a 5551. Happy about that. I know some of you guys said save your commander sculptures until you get like 400, but I don't think I can do that. I can't do that. I start getting the shakes. I start getting the shakes and getting nervous because that's too much going on. I need to spend it. Like when I was a kid, when I was younger, I'd get an allowance. I'd have to run to the store and spend it, whether I was going to play some playing some arcade games or if I was going out and getting like a Slurpee at 7-Eleven, something like that. I had to get. I couldn't save my money up, which I probably should have. So just like here, I probably should be saving up these commander sculptures, but I think I did all right. It's not like I was back a couple of weeks back when I was using them on Lohar and you guys were ripping me. So it's all about progression. So that's what we're doing. We are progressing, and this seems like a really cool thing to do. And it looks like the Karak ceremony lasts for another 2 days here on my server. And I'm going to go pretty much as hard as I can trying to get into this and just gaining up these tomes, gaining the experience points, because that's awesome. I don't know tell me down in the comments down below. Well, first of all, if you're not subscribed, what are you guys doing? Make sure you hit that button, turn notification buttons on, because we release Rise of Civilization content each and every single day because we have fun doing it. That's why. So so make sure that tell me down below in the comments who are your main guys that you're running at. Are you looking? Do you have a set of commanders that you run out for the Karak ceremony, or do you find someone that you really want to level up and power level them for for that event. Maybe you're using someone who's a lower level and you seem to not really get much for them, so you're going to go ahead and try and boost them up, but I'm not really sure. I try and keep a look at it. It seems like people are always running these kind of of course it's quiet now, but for the most part it was like a party. It was a party over here in Kingdom 55. People were really taking advantage of this event, and it seems like I'm always healing up troops and always trying to keep an eye on this queue here. It looks like Power Star was a little bit too far away, 25 kilometers away, so I think it was like 4 minutes or so for when she was starting it out, and then that was about a 5-minute walk for me, a 5-minute march. But Cedric's got the million-man army going on through, so it's really just keeping your eye on. There we go. It looks like Ace. Let's see where Ace is right now. Ace is 4 kilometers. He's right next door. He's my neighbor. So we're going to go ahead and run out. I want to run out. I want to run Lohar and Boudica. Now, if you're joining a rally, guys were saying your commanders don't really matter too much. It's your troops that do. So we're going to go ahead, hit that button right there. We're going to march on them. So now our 5 queues are all lined up, locked and loaded, and I think we're good to go. So let's go ahead and look what we got going on here. Now, I got Lohar at 32. And I got Boudica at 31. I really like to push those up. And then I also have Richard I like to use up. So, but here we go again. We talked about our commander sculptures last night. Now, these tomes right here is something that I want to use and get rolling up. Now, using your tomes of experience. Now, how are you guys using them? When do you guys say, hey, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and use them? Do you try and like hoard them up, a whole bunch of them, and then use them on one? Are you going after one? Are you spreading them out a little bit between the commanders that you really have you're zeroed in on, your eye has on those guys? So big ones are always going to be your farmers. Of course, you want to get them up to what, level 37 is the peak. Now Gaius, sometimes I feel like it's almost like a waste for me to get Gaius up to 30, but at the same time I know that he's a farmer and we want to get these towns rolling, and we want to get all the way over to here, and so that's the thing. It looks like I have to change this one up. I can use a talent reset because I want to get rid of that. I don't want to go ahead and use that, but we want to work our way over. But Boudica is one I really want to get up. Lohar doesn't make a difference if they're super high, but then at the same time, Richard, I'd like to get Richard pushing up to 40. That would be beautiful. I know that will be strong, but like I said, I'd love to have your feedback. I want to know what you guys are doing. Like I said, we spoke about yesterday using commander sculptures and when to use them, where to use them. Tones of experience. How are you guys using them? What are some tips on that? Some knowledge that you guys accrued over the time, and it looks like it is 7 o'clock on my watch here, and it's time to go ahead and claim up the rewards. This is like one of my favorite times of the day. I get super excited about it, but it looks like, okay, here we go. So let's go ahead and get this. Oh, it looks like I'm a half hour away. That's weird that they stagger it, but either way, we're going to go ahead and maybe grab some more constants, get her out running. I don't think she is really out on the field right now. She is still sitting in my my cave here, hiding down in the hole. So Constance, she's only level 10, but really we're got to get her rolling. That is one I should get her up because I want to get her kind of further down in the batting order. I like to have her work her way up through to get up towards the top because people love her for gathering. I know a lot of people do, and it seems like I'm sending out the same people all the time, and it looks like we just had a gatherer come back because now we only have 2 out there, and it looks like JC made his way back. So always stuff to do here in the game. That's why I love it, because you can hop in whether you play for 1, 2, 3, 4 hours straight in one sitting, or you can just jump in for a minute or two and just have fun, hang out, and keep bouncing in and out. But hey, I had fun tonight, guys. I hope you did too, and we will talk to you guys later.